I don't know of anyone who just loves paying income tax. I know I don't. Do you? I think we have something that you need to be appraised of that can really help some of you with your adjusted gross income. Now, this is not really for the youngsters, the little 20-year-old and 30-year-olds. I'm no longer in that category. This is for those in their late 60s that to think ahead, and especially those in their early 70s. If you've got a traditional IRA, you must start taking required minimum distributions at age 72. It used to be 70 and a half, but now it's 72. You have to take it. Well, actually, you don't have to take it. You can be penalized. You don't want to pay that penalty. Take the RMDs. However, while we're talking about different little letters, let me talk with you about QCD, Qualified Charitable Donations. QCD. Let's say that you've now turned 70 years old, and it's time you want to start taking some of your IRA money out, and it's traditional, so you will have to pay taxes on it as it comes out. Now that may change your tax bracket altogether. However, you can donate to your church directly from your IRA using a QCD, a Qualified Charitable Donation, and there are no taxes on it. Isn't that astonishing? This is really, really good news for churches and for people who have these traditional IRAs. And a lot of the folk in their late 60s and 70s, you've got it. And this is a way to reduce your taxes. Now, you could wait to age 72 when you have to start taking, and you could give it directly to your church, or at least a portion of it directly to your church. And this is really a win-win situation. It's called QCD, Qualified Charitable Distribution. And I'm looking at the rules here and just seeing how all of this works. The IRS totally recognizes this. Sometimes institutions will give you a IRA checkbook that you can make these charitable donations directly from. You can check with whoever, whatever vehicle you got your IRA in, but that would be an interesting way to do it. An IRA checkbook to use QCDs out of. And you may want to give something large. Wouldn't it be nice one time in your life to give a large gift to your church? To give a $25,000 offering, or a $50,000 or even $100,000 offering. Wouldn't that be something? To do something substantial. And so the adjusted gross income can really be impacted by this traditional money coming out. And so there's some rules on this QCD that you'll want to look through, and you'll want to check with your accountant, you want to check with your institution. But bottom line, you want to do some study on QCD, Qualified Charitable Donations. This is a great new way that you can avoid taxes and also be of real help to your church. Pastors, maybe you want to mention it to your deacons so that your deacons can help disseminate the information, because we want our church folk to be as smart with their money, their finances, as wise as possible, that they can give as good as possible. Why? So we can further the gospel. It's all about honoring God, worshiping God, and the advancement of the Christian faith. And so look into it. I challenge you. And you that are in your 50s, or be thinking about, I want to make sure I do that when the time comes for me to start taking my distributions. Now, this may not even be around. The Congress may change this, but as of right now, look into QCD. QCD. May God bless.